Do you want to know how to get to Plopsaland upon? Well, let's go. Now then guys, welcome back to Dive Look Coasters. My name is Sam and you join me here for the first time actually here at Dover for the ferry terminal. So we're making our way over to Plopsaland upon here today. We've driven all the way from Blackpool here to Dover. We haven't actually slept, so we've gone all the way from Towers all the way down here. This has been a 7-hour round trip for us. It's been horrendous, hasn't it, Gareth?
It really has. Like anything that possibly could have been thrown at us on this trip,
everything.
We've had.
So roadworks, crashed vehicle, everything. So it's taken a long time.
Literally sat on the motorway, Sam, to the point, all 3 lanes closed, Sam actually could get out of the car to have a look what was going on.
And to stay away, Gareth's been feeding me like monster energy drinks, so like, because we've been away for now for 23.5 hours, so we are knackered. But we've got 2 hours sleep on the ferry, and we're going to go over there. But this trip then, it's a cheap. This is the latest in the cheap travel guide series. It's just basically to show you how to get over to Plopsaland. It's so easy. Like I say, we've driven here, so we've put a little bit of footage there that you can see on screen now. I'll show you a little bit around here what you do, and then yeah, we'll basically ferry and we'll make our way there. It's a really easy park to get to, and we did do this a few weeks ago, but unfortunately Storm Amy completely ruined it. So we did the train there, so we'll talk about that one when we're on the ferry. Now we're doing the obviously the ferry, so we get to explain both of them. But yeah, we're here now anyway, so we're just on lane 40. It's really easy. Like I say, you just drive up there, you go your passport control, do your check-in, and yeah, we're just queuing here now, and then what will happen, they'll call us forward, jump on the boat, and we're across to go. So yeah, we're actually going over to Dunkirk. So the most common one is to Calais. That's about 1 hour 35. We're actually doing Dunkirk because it's worked out slightly cheaper, and it's actually about 20 minutes closer to the park as well. So it makes it a little bit easier for us as well. So ferry time is 6 o'clock, and we should land at 9 o'clock local time there. And what we'll do, like I say, we'll jump on the ferry, we'll show you from there, and then we'll talk you through how it all works. Right, the guys all parked up then, so we're on deck 5. So yeah, make sure if you ever come on these, take a photo of the actual, it's a colour and a number. Really easy to get lost on these, but yeah, cars there parked. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to explore, show you what's on the boat, so you can see what to, to kind of expect, and then we'll talk you through the options to get here. Let's just made our way up here to deck 7 then, so this is where all the kind of seating and you can chill out is. We found a Gareth who's very tired, aren't you, mate? How was your journey?
I don't do no sleep, especially without Monster, because I donated because I was very kind, and obviously if I fall asleep we don't crash.
Yes. So yeah, we're currently on 24.5 hours awake, so we were going on park, and now we've got to drive all the way back, so it's going to be a long journey. But how was your journey? Not too bad or horrendous?
You couldn't write our journey. I don't know quite what words to use to describe our journey. So
we had to be here, so you have to be here for an hour before. So that's what the email they said. They said you've arrived 60 minutes before, so that's what we planned. So our ferry's taken off at 6, so we had to arrive at 5. So it was a 5-hour drive, pretty much to the dot, wasn't it? 5 hours and 2 minutes. So we thought we'd set off around 10:30, give ourselves, so we've got an extra half an hour wiggle room. So that's what we did. Didn't work out that way, did it? So well,
it obviously did in the end.
Well, it did, yes. For some creative use of the road, shall we say. So yeah, we set off. We set off at 11:30 actually. So we had the after 5 hours, we'd arrive at 4:30, so we'd have time. Immediately, the road got closed that we were supposed to go on. So it took us a detour. The detour added 40 minutes to our journey. So instantly, the half an hour buffer's gone. We're going to be late, so we thought, right, we have to make up 10 minutes here. And then we made up about 8 minutes. It took us about 50 miles. We were just doing 7 because it averages on Google Maps. Everyone else is, I'm guessing, driving like 65. So we made up like 8 minutes. So we got down to arrive in 2 minutes. So it was 5:02 we were going to arrive, which would have been fine. And then roadworks took us to 10 past, roadworks took us to 15:15, another set.
Well,
it was
in between all
constant.
We then had, something's happened, so we're closing all 3 lanes on the motorway so you can get out.
Yeah, it just honestly, I've never seen so many cones, roadworks, and all of them, probably saw 150 roadworks, haven't seen a single worker.
No. Oh, but the best one as well is when we actually thought, do you know what, we've done this now. And then it was the biggest diversion of the lot.
Yeah, it took us it was about a 12-mile diversion. So yeah, it was just, thankfully though, the sat nav So we were the east entrance at Dover, so thankfully the sat-nav took us basically through, and it averaged going through all the security checks and then get into the actual lane. So it was saying we were supposed to arrive at 5 to 5, but we arrived at 22 because there was that 15-minute thing that kind of factored in. So we got here, long journey, took us 7 hours in total. Yeah, it's a long one, but right. And then in terms of obviously getting to Plopsaland, then, so there's a couple of options you can do. The easiest one is just to drive, basically. You can fly to Paris and get transport, but it's very, very difficult. I've looked into it. It's mostly a taxi and it's very expensive. So I'd very much recommend you drive, whether that's jump in with someone you know, and go with them, or drive yourself. In terms of both the ferry and the train, it's a cost of the vehicle. So it didn't change for me on when we did the Eurotunnel a few weeks ago, and we've done this today. The number of people in the vehicle didn't change the price. You had to declare them because you had to give the passport details, but the price was the same. So what I suggest, if you can get like 5 in the car, you plus 4, it's about, I think we paid £79 in total. I'll give you the breakdown shortly. But then obviously we just split it between me and Gareth, so it's £40 each. But obviously if there's like 5 of you, you can save a lot of money doing that way. But it says you just drive straight to the ferry terminal. It's very, very easy. You just follow the signs for the car. Most of it's for lorries, so you just look for the car sign. It was just straight through. It was so easy to get there. Yeah, you need a few things, like you need like a GB sticker. You need some place need a fire extinguisher, you need a triangle, a high-vis vest. Just have a look on the AA website for European travel, and everything's on there. It's really easy to follow. So that's all I did in that one there. Yeah, so that was that. But like I said, we were straight through the customs and the check-in in a couple of minutes. It wasn't very long at all. And then yeah, basically straight on the boat. So really easy to get to. Now in terms of cost breakdown, it's the same with the tunnel as well. So if you do a day trip, you get, I think it's like 110% discount on the return. So it's cheaper to book a return than a single in that sense, but you have to be leaving the same day, and obviously it depends on which times, because if the times are busy, if you just go on direct ferries, which is what I used, it was really, really simple. You can't mess it up. So that's what I did, and then it knocked the price down, so that it was £79 for the two that we did there. You can also do, if you do it at longer stay, you can do a single way. A single way was also £79, or if you book for something, like a couple of weeks, it worked out like £250. So it just go on the website, they've got different offers and discounts and things. But that's what we did, yeah, £79. To put that into context, the Eurotunnel was 119. So the Eurotunnel also takes half an hour. This one takes 2 hours. If you go to Calais, it's an hour and a half, but we're going to Dunkirk. So yeah, a couple of options there for you, but honestly, really easy. The best one is the Eurotunnel, because you drive straight on, 30 minutes later you're off, and also you've got internet the whole way, because they've got signal boosters in the tunnel.
Depending, because of our journey though, it actually worked out better for this because we could get some sleep.
Yeah, that's basically right. Well, one, because we're cheapskates. Yeah, I think that's the main factor. But yeah, two, yeah, we're gonna have 2 hours sleep now, and then 2 hours after the park, because I've then got to drive to the airport, because I'm going to Tenerife to go to Siam Park. So that's another one, so make sure to stay tuned for that one after this. Gareth won't be joining me, will you? You've got to go back to work. Yeah. So I booked some time off, so but yeah, that's basically the trip there. So obviously we'll show you a little bit of footage. It is pitch black out there, so you're not going to see a huge amount, but I'll show you a little bit of footage. I'll show you around the boat, and then when we get to the other side, I'll get Gareth to film, show you a little bit of stuff. I will, and then yeah, then we'll wrap the vlog up. Yeah, really, really quick, easy one to do, this one. So I just thought I'd wrap it. It's going to be like a 10-minute video, and we'll go from there. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Alright then guys, so we're on the DFDS ship then. So there's a couple of different ships you can go on. This is the one that we chose. It just worked out the cheapest, and it was the only one that went to Dunkirk, so it works out slightly close to the park. So that's what we chose there. But yeah, it's looking quite good. We'll just basically show you around. We're just leaving the port now, although it is very slow. I don't know what you can see through that. So yeah, this is deck 7, so that you can go on deck 6 as well. All the other decks are there for your vehicles or crew, so you can't have access to those. But yeah, we start off here then. So this is basically, we come up them stairs there, or you can take the elevators, as you see there, deck 7 or deck 6. So you got this looks really nice in here. This is the premium lounge, so obviously we've not booked this, but yeah, you just get a little round here and there. Got a couple of food restaurants. I've seen a shop as well, so we'll show you that one. And yeah, we'll basically just kind of show you what there is. It's not a massive ship, it's more obviously parking and then a little bit of area, but it's done nicely. Let's say it looks nice, it's clean, it's tidy. Yeah, so I can't really complain with that. We've got pizza, pasta and salad for this one here. Not open at 6 in the morning for this one, but there is plenty of food options here. We got a little arcade there. Play some games, things like that. You've got the truckers lounge. So I am actually a HGV driver, so yeah, you can actually, I can use that, but you have to have like a special card. Yeah, it's basically the stuff but cheaper. So like say if you're a HGV driver, you can use that as cool. There's our wild Gareth. That is the face of a man who's just defeated. Get your head down, lads. I say these two have got the right idea. Well done, you two.
Did you come out right before you got here?
Well, we'll leave Gareth to sleep. Yeah, that's basically deck 7. There's not much on there. Most of the options are on deck 6, so we'll head down now and show you that. Okay, then here we're on deck 6 now. Then, so you walk down, you've got the information here. I was trying to find like because I can find these health and safety things that I've shown you, but I was trying to find like a picture of it and information. As I did do one a while ago, and it had the information on the ship, which I found quite nice to be fair. But there we are. So yeah, that's another massive diner in there, but that one's shut off as well, very similar to the one today, the pizza one. Yeah, we'll head down this way and show you what we've got here as well. Little buffet style thing. So yeah, just go and pick your breakfast and things up there. It's very, very expensive. So yeah, just bear that in mind. You're on a ship. You're going to pay extortionate prices. What we've got here, yeah, like $2.50 there for a Lipton iced tea, $2.50 for a Pepsi, things like that. Yeah, I suppose it's cheaper than it was last time, wasn't it? But it's still extortionate. Yeah, you've got those, and then obviously people eating. We will go outside as well, show you outside so you can see where we are, but obviously it's pitch black. Just bear that in mind. Yeah, more seating around here, and then we'll show you the duty-free shop, and that's the boat. Yeah. Right, here's the duty-free shop anyway. So yeah, I'll show you around and we'll go from there. So you got all your normal stuff. I don't know if the prices are good. I don't do alcohol and things, but you can pause the video if there's anything that you take your fancy, I suppose. Yeah, here's the kind of things that you want. So if you're driving abroad, yeah, here's a good idea. We do need to buy some of those, so I'll probably grab a pair of those. I was kind of trying to get away with it because my headlights are off because we're only driving in the day, but just bear in mind everyone needs a set of those. You need UK stickers, and then you also need, like say, your high vis, your triangles. So it's nice that it's all on the ship. So I will say I will grab a pair of those and go from there. There you got all your Toblerones, electronics, that sort of thing. Yeah, that was pretty good. Everything you could really want. Don't forget European plugs. But they £5.50 each. Bloody yeah, mine was £1 on Amazon, so yeah, maybe buy it beforehand. Got your perfumes and things. And then there's normally like Lego and stuff. There's the Lego. So there's Lego flowers and so I do like Lego. It's good fun. I'm too old for it now though, but I do enjoy the Lego parks. Oh, a couple of teddies. Got some cars, Pringles. Yeah, just a couple of souvenirs. Looking good. And that's it. That's everything on the boat. Here we are then, guys. So here's the deck then that you can walk on. So this is at the back of the ship. So yeah, well, there's not a huge amount to see here as it's pitch black, but I suppose you can see the port. So yeah, the ship's fairly stable as well. Not really rocking around that much. It's supposed to be quite a good crossing, the captain came and said. So yeah, we'll show you what we can see. Well, I'm not actually allowed to go any further than this because you've got this bar here. I've asked if I can go down, but they said no. So there you are. I'll do a zoomed in shot there. So that's Dover. You can see him behind us there. But that's basically it. So yeah, there's the ship. That's what £79 buys you. But as I say, it's just for the one vehicle. So if there's more of it, it just works out cheaper. So right, I'm gonna go get some 2 hours sleep now, and then I'll say we'll meet you guys back at the car in a few hours. Well guys, there we are. Just pulling into Dunkirk now then. So we'll head down to the car deck. We'll go in the car. There we are then, back in the car now then. So we're just about to come off of the boat. Oh, don't crash. And I got to remember, as Gareth just said, I'm on the other side of the road now, so yes, we shall see how we get on. Right, we're going to make our way down to Plopsaland, then Belgium. I'll get Gareth to put in some off-road shots, and we'll meet you guys there. Hello. Right guys, we're in the car then, so yeah, we're first actually time driving abroad for me in a long time. Last time I was actually driving abroad, I was in the army. So it's been probably about 5 years since I've driven here. That was really simple. I'd say we just came straight off the boat and yeah, straight on the road. There's loads of signs remind you to drive on the right hand side, as obviously it's different in Europe. Yeah, it's fine, as you can see on the roads, they're all fairly open, fairly spread out. Just remember, obviously it's in kilometres an hour, so adjust your speed and things like that. But apart from that, Google Maps is already updated. It's just it's easy. So yeah, we're just going to make our way down to the park now. We're going about 24-minute drive to get there, and then we're going to head straight on to Rides Happiness. If you look left now, Gareth, as we go around the roundabout.
Oh, I just saw Ride to Happiness
There's
going.
Ride to Happiness.
And it's going, it's working.
It's on, is it?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
There was
We're
people
gonna get it. Fantastic. There we go. Right.
How do I?
That's how I get to the park. And there we are then, guys. So we've now made it to Plopsaland, Belgium. So that is as easy as it is. Yeah, okay, it was a long drive to actually get to the ferry port, but from the ferry port it was about 20 minutes to get off, and then it was about a 31-minute drive here. So really, really easy place to get to. It's literally straight on the kind of A road, and then it's the next, basically the first turning off. Very, very simple part to get to. That is it, guys. So like I say, the ferry cost £79, some returns it cost us £40 to get here. That was it. Yeah. It's not going to be a long travel guide because it's really easy to get to, but I just thought it's an interesting day to document it for you guys so you know what to do. But that's it then, guys. So if you have found value in today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram at Dive Look Coasters for all the latest. But from here today at Plopsaland, thank you so much for watching. Good night. God bless. See you in the next one.